what's going on here? I don't even know if that's a big one or a little one or... Well, apparently it's dead. All right, later. Hey everyone, Amber from the Vault here. Welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. We're gonna go ahead and jump right back in, so I'll see you back in just a sec. All right, here we go, Atomic Wrangler. Yep. Let's turn these in. Oop, hi old Ben.
Welcome to the Atomic Wrangler. What can I get you?
All right, so I think I have all the debts collected.
I don't care how you handled those lumps of human refuse, but you got the job done. We need you to hunt down another person. That son of a bitch McCaffrey stole a ton of caps and ran off to Vegas. I guess the fact that we farmed out his usual work to you pissed him off. No one steals from the Garrett twins. If you can kill that bastard and bring back as much as you can, you'll be paid very well.
How well? Let's see. If I see McCaffrey, oh my gosh, McCaffrey on the strip, I'll be sure to take care of him. Or how am I supposed to get in? We already know, so.
Good. Just stop on back when he's dead and you'll be rewarded handsomely. Bring his hat as proof of the kill.
I do like to kill.
See ya.
I mean, I don't like to kill.
Welcome back. What can I get you?
What can you get me? I found you a smooth talker.
And who would that be?
Old Ben.
I've heard some stories of that old guy. I'm amazed he's still alive with how much he's been through. If the stories are true, he'll be a valuable commodity here at the Wrangler. I appreciate the find.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Later.
I have to go talk to Mick and Ralph.
Local vendors are seeing more business with these wealthy NCR shits wandering through.
Don't drink too much, old Ben. I like you just the way you are. All right, so we are going to need to go this way. We're going to need to go back to Mick and Ralph's now so that we can do the... let's see, so we can get the sex bot. Let's do this first, though, because we're going to be heading back to the front anyway, so we might as well go ahead. Horny, the Atomic Wrangler has you covered. Yeah.
If it can be bought, it can be found at
Mick and Ralph's. All right.
Come to Mick and Ralph for all.
Let's go hire Oris. Before we do that, though, actually, let's do something else. Let's get it to daytime. All right. Daytime, just a little easier to see. We still need to go into the Mormon fort. Oris, my friend. Can we say anything to you?
Need some grub?
Can we say anything? No? Alright. Well, that breaks my heart. I was hoping I could yell at you. Alright. Hi.
If you need to cross Freeside, no one will keep you safer than I will.
Or else I would keep myself safer. How much for your services? Let's say, why do I need a bodyguard?
Just look around. People here are as like to stab you as say hello. That is, if I weren't at your side.
How much for your services?
200 caps gets you my watchful eye for a trip to the South Gate.
What if I'm not going to the South Gate?
Sorry, but all the people with real money are heading for the Strip, so that's the way I go. You want to go somewhere else? Hire one of these losers.
Oh, don't be mean. Okay, I'll hire you.
Done and done. I want to mention a few things up front. In order to ensure your safety, I need you to follow my instructions to the letter. We'll be heading down the main street here the whole way down. No detours. You go off sightseeing, and I go off to find another customer. I'll keep a brisk pace, so try not to fall behind. Now let's head out.
I'm gonna do this. I'm totally gonna keep your pace and not pick up a lot of things because, let's be honest, I need shit to sell.
To your left here is the old Mormon fort. You get roughed up, the followers there will patch you right up. Not that I ever need their services. Up
Sure
ahead on
don't.
the next block is where the kings hang out. Don't let them scare you.
Come to
They
Mick
don't
and Ralph
outnumber you
for all
5
your
to 1,
shopping
you'll be
needs.
fine.
Okay. I love how you just ran right through.
Down to the right here is the fun part of town. You haven't seen Freeside till you've been to the Wrangler.
He's not a very good tour guide.
Hey, slow down. I don't like the look of some of those men ahead. Let's take a different way around.
Oh, sure. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, even if you were an idiot, I feel like you would know something was going on here. Like, come on.
Gotcha. Thought you could ambush us, huh?
Wow, thanks, Oris.
Nothing to worry about. If you had hired one of those other hacks, you'd be up to your ass in lowlife right about now.
Hey, you only fired 3 shots and there are 4 guys there.
Noticed that, did you? I keenly aimed one of the shots through some soft tissue of one of them to hit the man behind him.
Or you faked the whole damn thing to drum up business.
That's an interesting theory you've got there. I'd suggest you keep it to yourself. Let's get moving.
You should give me all your money or I'll tell. Oh, I wish I could have done that after you.
Stay close. I wouldn't want anything to happen to you.
Can I kill him? Also, can I actually search these guys? Examine the body closely. A quick study of the body reveals the thug is still alive and merely pretending to be dead. Yeah, same thing. Man, I should be able to do more.
Don't distract me. Well, here we are. No worse for wear, are you? I trust that if you need to cross Freeside again, you'll know who to hire.
Oris, I'm not stupid.
Don't bother me right now. I've got
I
to
need
get back
to
to
see if any customers are waiting. Oris, I'm not stupid. I mean, come on. I wish I had my barter skill up, but unfortunately I don't. Well, let's go back to the king. Let's tell him what's going on here. That BK? Is this supposed to be a BK? Because it is changing. Yeah, it's a BK. It was looking like an 8 and an M for a little bit there. Alright, let's tell the king.
What's up?
Not much. Oh, he's not in here. Well, never mind. I can't tell him from here. Sir? What the fuck? Where is he? Let's... Hold on. Is he... Wait, is he not... in here? Is he outside? Did I miss him? Oh, I just walked back the where I came. The where I came to where I came. He must be outside. Can you tell me where he is? No? You guys never talk to me.
I heard that some of the bosses of the Fiends were killed. Wouldn't be surprised if the NCR had something to do
What
with it.
on earth? There you are.
What do you have for me?
Oris is a fraud. He fakes attacks on his clients and then plays hero.
So that's how it happens. Okay then, I'll have some guys pull him off the street when no one's looking. You've shown me something, so maybe you can help me with a matter that's a little more important. A lot of folks around these parts who've been here a while resent the sheer number of people that have come into the area since the strip was built. In turn, the newcomers, most of whom come from the NCR, have gotten ornery from being resented. Sometimes things get violent. This is one of those occasions. Recently, a few friends of mine were attacked, and I want you to find out who did it. Word's come that they just woke up over at the old Mormon fort just north of here. Head on over, see if they remember anything.
Will do, sir. I'll head over.
Good. I like that enthusiasm. Return when you have some information we can use.
Of course. Hi, Rex. Oh my goodness, you're so cute. Such a good boy. Oop. My dog's gonna think I'm talking to him. Alright, let's run over to the old Mormon fort. So while I was just out wandering the waste, trying to make some money, because I knew we were gonna need it pretty soon, I did run by this house, and this actually was a... Let's see, it's a quest that we need to do here for Crandon.
What are you doing here? Get out before I blow your head off.
Settle down, Crandon sent me.
He did, huh? All right. What do you want?
Crandon said you had a problem, and I take care of problems.
He should really mind his own business. Crandon's good to keep scum in check, but he ain't exactly subtle.
So you got work for me?
If you're good at snooping around, then I could use you. I need to find out what my daughter's up to. She's been frequenting this square in North Vegas, probably hanging out with street scum. I want to know more about her new friends.
Sure. I'll do it.
All right. We've got a deal then. I'll make sure to compensate you for your time, if you find anything useful.
All right, let me ask you something.
Okay. What's on your mind?
Where did you want me to look for Alice?
I know she's been frequenting this square in North Vegas, probably hanging out with street scum. I want to know more about her new friends.
All right, I had other questions. Tell me about the area of New Vegas.
Folks call this East Vegas, but I don't care much for names. The East Side gets a lot of merchant and gambler traffic. We're safer here than in North Vegas or West Side, though we've got to put up with the NCR.
All right, what you taking the Legion and the NCR?
Don't get me started, stranger. We don't take kindly to either of them. We fought hard for our home, and we're here to stay. The Legion knows nothing of working the land. Those folks would rather pillage, burn, and steal like mad beasts. That ain't honest living. The NCR's no better. They won't burn your home and rape your daughter, sure, but they'll steal your wealth all the same, when you ain't looking.
All right, tell me about East Vegas again?
The East Side gets a lot of merchant and gambler.
I'm not gonna listen to it again. All right, what did you say before? We'll just clear that. Goodbye. All right, now one thing I did notice though is I can take her shit, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna take this shit. What are you doing, Boone? Okay. We're just gonna take whatever we can. This is what I actually was trying to do, is I was just trying to grab stuff to sell, just so I could have some extra money. And I ran into the house and I was like, wait a minute, I know that name. So let me go back to just randomly finding things to sell. I'll see you in a sec. Oh, while I was out grabbing things, we have leveled up. So I've needed 45 barter recently, so let's do that. And then, let's get you to 80. Let's get you to 80. And then medicine. Okay. And then, oh my gosh, what are we gonna choose? This is gonna be hard. Let's see. Bonus. Don't want bonuses. Oh boy, I don't know what to choose. Can remove your spirit if you kill a target in VATS. Or restored. That's really not what I want. Okay. Oh, this actually is really handy to have. Okay, we're gonna do Explorer. Having everything show up on the map is usually worth it, so yeah, there we go. That'll give us the opportunity to see everything now. Alright, well there we go. I'm gonna keep going back to killing things and finding things to kill. And finding things to just take, so I can go ahead and, What's going on here? I don't even know if that's a big one, or a little one, or... Well, apparently it's dead. Alright, later. So I did a little random wandering just to make some money and to find some stuff, and I did end up at the Crash Vertibird site, which I'll show you here. But the more important thing is, at the Crash Vertibird site, I did pick something up, and I wasn't recording when I picked it up, so I feel real stupid because I didn't get a chance to show you the actual pickup, but I did get the Tesla beaten prototype out of this, which is pretty cool. I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably never gonna really use this, but it's pretty cool. It's fun to play with. So the weapon condition's pretty low now because I tested it out just to see what it was like. Let's see, there's gotta be something around here I can shoot, but I did want to go ahead and just show it to you quick because it is pretty cool. But I did manage to get a sizable amount of, ooh, looks like we've got a glowing one? But I did manage to get a sizable amount of caps, so we're doing pretty well here. I was going to say good and well at the same time, and it came out well. Oh my. So hopefully... Oh, really? Boone. It's always Boone. I should have tried to shoot earlier. Unfortunately, I can't move any faster. This is as fast as I can move. And Boone's probably going to shoot everything out from under me, but let's find somebody. There's somebody over there. I am thinking pretty soon of switching Boone out. Not because I don't like Boone, I think I've mentioned before, it's just he's not my favorite, but I prefer to have one of the female companions. Just because I like their stories better. You see, it's a great gun. The problem is it doesn't actually work very quickly, and it takes forever to reload. I still prefer my tri-beam laser rifle. Also, maybe I'm just not good at shooting it. Who knows? But anyway, I'm gonna go back to my tri-beam. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back. I'll show you a couple of the places we did end up finding, because I did just kind of clear some spots off the map. I'll show you a couple of the places that we went ahead and cleared up. But other than that, we'll jump back into the actual game now that I actually have some money to play around with. Plus, I just got a couple bottle caps out of those guys. So, looks like we've got a couple more to kill, and then we'll be ready to go. Alright. Oh, here we go. Might as well. Let's just go find whatever this is. I don't think I've been over here before, have I? Let's see, let's take a look on the map. And I did get the Explorer perk. Yeah, I actually haven't been here before, so let's just go to Searchlight Airport together. Obviously, we've got quite a few something over here, and my guess is going to be ghouls. Just based on what we've already seen, but maybe not. Well, Boone's already killing something, so before we know it, we'll know. Oh, shooting something over there. Oh, okay. Sometimes I think I should turn off the cinematic cam, but I still like seeing it. Alright, so we got rad scorpions. That's not so bad then. Although I do hate rad scorpions, I'm not gonna lie. How do I get in here? It looks like there's some kind of... Is this like an underground? I could basically just walk around the outside of here and let them shoot. I barely need to do anything. Yeah. As long as we can get out the other side, this works. Of course. I love how he just... One nice thing about having him, you never have to worry about whether or not you're gonna see an enemy or whether an enemy's gonna be taken out. I'm gonna have to go pick all that shit up because honestly, red scorpions sell for some, that clan sells pretty good. Okay. Let's see. Looks like we got one more here. Let me pick that up and then we'll go through the airport together. Why not? So let's get into this airport, or what we can get into, I should say. Looks like those doors are blocked. We did check out a couple more rad scorpions, but I'm sure there's probably more over here. Of course there is. I do hate rad scorpions. They are getting easier, but I have to say, I just hate rad scorpions. I hated them in 4 as well. It's funny because in 3 they're not so bad, but I feel like somewhere along the way we decided that rad scorpions should be one of the absolute worst things to fight. Is it dead? Where even is it? Oh. Oh, it's all the way over there. I see, I see. Oop, let me out. I got stuck in bats. Alright, come on. I did, as part of my running around and trying to get a bunch of money spree, I went back into all the old buildings that I had already gone through and pretty much taken everything of good value out, like the sarsaparilla factory. I took out every single bottle that I could. I'm sure there's probably still that I missed some, I'm sure. But I took out every bottle I could and sold those, and I got myself up to 18,000 caps again, so we're not doing terrible. We still don't have as much money as I'd like. Alright, let's see. Not too bad. Not too bad. Alright, I don't think we're going to be able to get in this building. I just got a feeling here. Not seeing any... There's no interior here. I'm going to be really disappointed if I'm honest, because I don't think there's an interior. Oh, man. Boone just running in place. Yeah, I don't think there actually is an interior here. Well, that's kind of a bummer. That's one thing I wish that there was more of a, like...
Oh my.
Yeah, whatever. So just a couple other places we have been. I did manage to make it over to Bradley's shack. We already went inside and I already took everything out of it. I didn't expect to see a jackal here just because they weren't here last time. But I've already been inside, I've already looked through it. But I did want to just go ahead and acknowledge that I've visited a few places. That way we could just get some money around here. So not only did I visit that, I also went over to the Legion safe house. Likely not going to be using this very much. We need a key to get in. If you know how the story goes, you know why. But then I also wanted to run over here, and I always assumed that this was supposed to be a like a call out to the nuclear testing that happened in the desert in the US for the atomic bomb. But we did come over here and we did pick up some shades that were pretty cool. We actually are wearing them right now. Check that out. They're called the Authority shades. I believe I gave a pair to I thought I gave you a pair, but you don't seem to be wearing them. But there are more ghouls down here, so we might as well go ghoul hunting. But I wanted to show you a couple of the different places that we had cleared off the map while I was just looking for money. And again, trying to make some money because I knew I was going to have to replace my tri-beam laser rifle at some point. And if we're going to gun runners, I'm going to want to take everything home with me. So I better have some money to spend. Alright, let me clear these guys out. I'm not against having more bodies to cleanse. I guess I shouldn't say cleanse like that. It sounds dark. Alright, there we go. We've got a good number of ghouls around here. Got a good number of things off of them too. I've already cleaned this area up, so I just wanted to show you. I did go ahead and switch just for this individual purpose into the advanced radiation suit, because you get pretty high rads over here. You can't get to any other part of this. I've already tried. It's a dead end, so I went ahead and Googled it, because I was like, I don't remember if I could eventually get there or what. But, here we go!
What do you need?
Oh my gosh.
Later.
This is hilarious, because last time I came in here, Trash was dead. So that's pretty funny. Suddenly she's alive now. But hey, you know what? That works out. I wonder... I know this is a bad thing to do, but I actually don't know if Trash is supposed to be considered good or bad. Just for the hell of it. If I killed you. Is it a negative thing? Yeah, you were dead last time I was here. Let's see, do I get bad or good karma? I got no karma! Huh. Interesting. What's even more interesting is now I have 2 versions of her diary. Or I should have 2 versions. I was gonna read the diary to you guys because I had picked it up. But let's look here. Yeah, that's interesting, because I did pick it up before I came here. Alright, so entry 1. Dear Diary, I'm so done being confined in this human body, so today I moved into a shack at the abandoned test site. There should be enough radiation there to turn me into a ghoul. All around me, this world is bleak and dreadful. Is it so wrong to want a body to match it? I wonder what color my skin will turn, and if I'll be able to find a good shade of lipstick to go with it. Probably not. God, everything is so miserable. Dear Diary, I've been in this shack for almost a week. Nothing is happening. I'm so bored, and this shack is so hot, and it's totally ruining my hair. It's like so hard to find dye this color in the wasteland. This sucks. I want to be a ghoul now. I hate all of this waiting. Life. Living is so overrated. Oh my god, I feel you. Good news, Diary. I think it's finally starting to happen. Okay, so I do feel like totally miserable. What else is new? And my skin is starting to peel off, but I'm pretty sure that is the first step. Oh, and my hair. I finally got it just the way I like it, and now it starts coming out. Why does ghoulification have to be so unfair? I don't think you were turning into a ghoul. Also, I will reload, because I just killed someone, and I didn't want to do that. But those were the 3 diary pieces. I just think it's funny, because I did have that piece of diary. Last time I came in here, she was dead. So, interesting. Let's see. Does it show up if I leave her alive? Yeah, there we go. All right. Well, like I said, last time I had already found her dead. But you can't get to any of those other shacks, even though my little heart wants to so badly, because it is just a giant invisible wall. I even tried jumping over and everything. Didn't work. But another place that we visited, I'm gonna go kill some more ghouls, and I'll show you a couple more.